Father died 4 weeks ago. I've been looking for you ever since. You're his heir, you know. You always were his favorite. He left you everything. For as long as you live.
Welcome, stranger. I am the Film Prospector, your mysterious hooded guide through the dustiest shelves of DVDs long forgotten in search of all that's Ulrich. This week it's 1973's Vault of Horror, here in a double-pack Blu-ray with 1972's Tales from the Crypt. Both of these classics are from Amicus, a studio coming towards the end of their rivalry with a more famous British horror studio, Hammer. Hammer were well known for years for producing classical horror genre picks and then churning out endless sequels. Amicus, meanwhile, produced horror films with a more modern setting, including many anthology horrors, starting in 1965 with Dr. Terror's House of Horrors. Which leads us to this double pack, both with 5 short stories adapted from the Tales of the Crypt and Vault of Horror comic books. With Peter Cushing and Joan Collins headlining the cast of Tales from the Crypt, it did great business at the box office, leading to its sequel of sorts, Vault of Horror. The reviews for this weren't as good, but for my money this is a more fun and more consistent series of stories than Tales from the Crypt. Our 5 storytellers get into the office lift, which goes down a little further than they were expecting, and they're locked in a strange basement with fancy chairs and drinks. So they do exactly what you'd expect, and they sit around telling each other about the strangely real dreams that they've all been having.
One feels sometimes that it's actually happening.
Why don't you tell us about it?
All right, I will.
First, we have Daniel Massey, who's been dreaming that he's visiting his sister in a strange town. A strange town with a problem.
It's getting dark. You better get inside somewhere.
A vampire problem. In a bit of lovely stunt casting, his sister is played by his actual sister, Anna Massey. She gets the last laugh, as with all these dreams, the dreamer finally gets their comeuppance. Next up, Terry Thomas finds newly married life to be not all he'd hoped for.
Eleanor? You've moved the furniture.
Yes, I thought it would look better if
But you've moved the furniture. I go for a magazine and it isn't there.
Darling, you must admit it looks nicer.
But you've moved the furniture. I'll never be able to find anything.
As a neatness freak afraid of change, sharing his house causes him to get his knickers in a twist.
What's this?
They're mine.
Yours?
Poor Eleanor, played by Glynis Johns, is in the firing line.
2 marks, tomato puree. No tomato puree. 3 marks, spaghetti sauce. No spaghetti sauce. You haven't even bothered.
Her attempts to meet his demands causes a farcical comedy of errors, driving her over the edge.
I wanted to hang a picture. I came down to the nail.
You've messed up my whole house. Can't you do anything neatly? Can't you? Can't you do anything neatly? Can't you do anything neatly? Can't you? Can't you do anything neatly? Can't you do anything neatly?
Curt Jurgens has a dream. As a magician on holiday to India, he breaks the professional code and reveals the secrets of another magician's tricks.
The real one is in his sleeve.
He stumbles across a trick that he can't fathom. He also can't buy it.
40,000 rupees.
It is not for sale. Not at any price.
But he does invite the magician to demonstrate it again for his wife, played by Dawn Addams. free to try it themselves, they find the magic really was in the rope.
Ines! Ines! Where are you?
Next up, Michael Craig has a cunning plan to fake his own death.
Now, you must make absolutely sure that I'm buried not more than 24 hours after I die. Then all you have to do is wait until night, dig me up, and I'll hide at your place while you collect the insurance money, and we're off and away.
But of course, that's not all he's planning.
And once you've collected the insurance money, friend Alex, I shan't need you anymore.
This plan relies on him being dug up, which his friend Alex has no plan on doing.
Should be just about waking up now. I wonder how long it'll take before he realizes his friend Alex isn't coming.
Luckily though, a couple of medical students have their own ideas about his grave.
If only we had a body of our own.
What?
Well, we could work on it when we wanted to.
A smash and a bash later, and everyone gets what they deserve. The final, and my favourite segment, is Tom Baker as an artist, living in Haiti, who finds out that maybe the people who said that they hated his paintings weren't quite telling the truth.
I saw one sold only a few weeks ago for £5,000.
5,000?
He does what anyone would in this situation.
What do you wish?
To buy voodoo.
Why?
To get revenge on those who wronged me.
And after a little dip in some boiling water, his hand becomes even more talented than it was before. Back in London, he gets to work on those who scammed him, including Denholm Elliot.
You cheated me, all three of you. And I'm going to have revenge.
These three paintings really are quite nice. It's just a shame that they're destined for destruction.
See?
Ultimately, his self-portrait is his weakness. As the public watch on, wondering why the man who's not quite Doctor Who yet is running around the streets trying to dodge traffic. And then it's all neatly wrapped up. Maybe these weren't dreams after all. I found a solid 6.5 out of 10 grams of gold here. There's just enough story in each segment for their running time, if that's only 10 minutes or 25.
You have 2 minutes to live.
Don't move.
There's no duff acting. Sure, there's no real creeps or spooks or spine-tingling moments, and it feels very much a product of its time, but it's not relying on cheap jump scares or dodgy effects.
Sorry if I gave you a fright.
If you're not put off by the slightly dated vibes that this is giving out, I'd recommend this Blu-ray, as on the Tales from a Crypt DVD, there's also a nice little documentary about Amicus. Thanks for watching. Let your fingers fall on like, subscribe and comment from the other side, and join me when we're creeping over to 1983.
All neat and tidy. Everything in its place, and a place for everything.
Bye! The film Prospector. He died 15 years ago. Ooh.